Hello to all my beautiful Taurus ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys doing? My name is Megan here at Dono Pen, and this is for the astrological sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. It can honestly be anywhere in your charts and it should apply to you. Take what resonates, leave the rest that doesn't. So Taurus, beautiful energy this November. Let's actually switch this candle on over here. Taurus. This month is asking for you to just ask for everything and anything that you've ever wanted professionally, Taurus. You guys are an earth sign, so very much stand in your power when it comes to your professional life, you know, because this is definitely a month for that boldness. It's the month for that confidence, and not when it comes to texting your ex. Especially with Mercury Retrograde, people can fall into the trap of trying to get back together with an ex. I advise not to, because Mercury Retrograde relationships that come back typically are for closure. They're not for the long run, most of the time. So during the holidays, I feel like there's a sense of just trying to focus on enjoying what you already have. It's literally just been such an intense time for you guys lately, and it may just be time to let something go and just to enjoy the holidays. Let go of those things that you've been holding on to. It's also just a time of trying not to be afraid of being earnest, especially for Taurus during this month. I'm sensing that you are allowed to tell the people that are close to you how much you actually love them and how much you care for them, especially if there's arguments and communication mishaps and delays and everything that's happening this month. Just take a moment to appreciate the people that are in your life. So let's see if we can get any tarot cards here for my Taurus. Thank you. As I was saying, let go of anything that you've been holding on to. This is a time of feeling defeated, but I'm sensing a lot of you guys are coming to that end of that cycle, to that realization that the horizon is right over there. You see in the background? It's right there. It's the new day. It's this new cycle, the new beginning. There's no need to keep your mindset in this low vibrational state over here, because whatever you're thinking, because the swords is the way that thinking, the swords rules communication as well as the way that we are thinking, our mind, our intellect. I'm sensing that with the 10, it's no longer there. It's already dead. It's only a burden at this point. So release the unwanted, because they're not helping you, they're not serving you. These swords, you don't have them in your hand, so you can't battle or fight anything off. They're stabbing you in the back. So just be mindful about that as well there, because we can take those swords out and it can be painful. Trust me, I know change is not something that is comfortable, but it's something that is necessary in order for us to grow, in order for us to level up and just vibrate on higher frequencies. I sense that there is, exactly as I was about to say this, there's something that you're not fully conscious about, or this has recently been discovered, that there has been some secrecy, I do sense, with the Moon card over here, as well as with the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is about deceptive energies. The Seven of Swords shows me that there could be a a specific person, or this could even be a specific way of thinking. As I said, the swords earlier is about the way that we are thinking. It's not this Seven of Swords shows me that someone's trying to beat around the bush. They're not trying to speak the open and honest truth, especially here with this moon card. But these are the traumas, these are the things that are hidden, all of those unwanted, or the desires that we've just like, you know, kept down there. They are going to resurface, especially this November for you guys. So I am sensing over here with this Four of Swords that we need to go internal. We need to take that rest period. We need to meditate and to contemplate is what I'm sensing with that, to see which sword we can pick up for our next battle. Not the ones that have stabbed us in the back, not the ways of thinking that is just keeping us down. We need to be able to use our wisdom, use our way of communicating for our next level of life. With this Two of Wands over here, I'm sensing that you have this after meditating, after visualizing, after opening your third eye, you'll begin to have this vision and this desire to just leave the comfort zone, to leave home. This Two of Wands over here is prepared and ready for, they have their attire on and now they're ready to take their vision and to actually place it into the external world. And that's where I'm sensing most of you guys are at this point right now. Especially if there was so much hard work and so much that you've just worked so hard for in the past that it just didn't bring the fruition. It just didn't bring the rewards that you were hoping for, and that might have placed you into this meditative state, into just retreating for a moment and saying and just watching. I sense that a lot of you guys are just taking this step back and watching before taking that following step to take action. I sense that there's a lot of planning taking place during this moment over here with all three of these cards, especially if we have now recently resurfaced and become conscious about all of the things that we were previously unconscious about. The Star card with the Hermit over here. This is healing energy. Both of these are healing energies, seeking for the truth, seeking for a way of life, seeking for a direction even. I am also sensing in this Hermit card, in the Lantern, there is the star. But now instead of having the star external from you guiding your way, I'm sensing a lot of you have gone internal and now you've become the star. You don't need it as guidance. Now you are your own guidance. You are your own healer, your own protector, as well as trusting, having hope, having faith, and trusting that the universe is creating you and creating your life the way it is meant to be. And that is what I'm seeing with both of these cards. This is absolutely beautiful over here. Let's see if we can get two more cards. Beautiful, beautiful. I just see this growth that you're moving into. Beautiful. I sense a lot of you guys are going to now start focusing on family and friendships and relationships, and also just focusing on career at this time, focusing on what is actually right here, right in front of you. As I say that, the Two of Pentacles is about trying to balance, trying to find the equilibrium, trying to just balance and juggle everything in your life, everything that is tangible. I sense that you're trying to prioritize things at this time. That is beautiful, beautiful energy over there. Let's see if we can get one more card over here. I love that there's two. So it's balancing, it's finding that balance. It's just finding the structure and the stability, even through all of this chaos that could potentially be happening right now. I feel like Some of you guys could have houses breaking apart, or it could be relationships tearing down, old belief systems, because I do typically see the characters falling out as like the kings and the queens and the rules and the regulations, the governmental, societal ways of doing things. These are the things that the universe is breaking down out of your life, is because they were not built on those solid foundations. Now, this is the reason why you have gone internal in search of the truth of the universe, and that leads you into taking action of preparing yourself, as well as trying to fix and trying to find the balance of not only your own internal healing, but your external life. Everybody in your life, every object, every event in your life is just going to fall into place once we allow the universe to break it down. So this Tower card is actually a beautiful card to be receiving at a time like this. So let's see if we can get any oracle messages to close off this message for my Taurus. My beautiful Taurus. Beautiful, beautiful energies coming through. So happy for you guys. It's definitely going to be challenging, especially with change, being in Scorpio season. And I know earth signs typically don't like a lot of change. You guys are very organized, you have your routine, and I feel like a lot of that is being destructive right now. They're being destroyed down. A lot of information wants to come through for you guys. So this first card is Spiritual Teacher. Your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. This could even be all three of these cards over here, is who you are becoming to show others how to heal themselves and how to guide them into their truth as well. So that is absolutely beautiful there. And I feel like a lot of you guys will also be an individual that breaks down the belief systems of others so that they can find their balance in life as well. So becoming this spiritual teacher through all of this hiccups and the chaos that you have gone through, teaching them how to become aware, because I'm seeing this third eye in the fairy's third eye over there. And that is becoming more mindful with all of these cards over here. I feel like a lot of you guys either need to seek out a spiritual teacher during this time, or you are going through the experiences and the learning stage so that you can end up becoming a spiritual teacher for others, teaching them about healing and spirituality. And healing energy is what I'm sensing from these energies right here. Absolutely beautiful. Can we get any more cards here for my Taurus, please? Thank you. There we go. Perfect timing. This is the right time for you to move forward. As I was saying, if you're in this energy of the Ten of Swords, this is definitely the right time for you to move forward, because all of those swords over there, they're not benefiting you, they're only hurting you. So releasing them, taking your vision, and now placing it into the external world, trying to adapt to your reality is what I am sensing over there. Beautiful, beautiful card. Perfect timing. It says over here, this is the right time for you to move forward. Beautiful. Autumn. In the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. Whatever happened in the past where it didn't give you the fruits, or it didn't give you the rewards you worked so hard towards, it's because that wasn't your season at that time. So I advise for you guys to probably try again, or try a different way, because when your autumn is, it doesn't matter, it's not really a seasonal external change from you, but it's your own seasonal changes that you go through as an individual. But when it's your autumn time, that is where you will see everything coming together, and that is where you will reap those wonderful harvests of abundance. Whatever happened in the past, it didn't work out for your own benefit, because that was not where you are meant to be. The universe knows more than what our minds as human beings know. daughter. The answer to your question involves your daughter. This could be for someone specific that has a daughter, or this could be a childlike feminine figure that is in your life, sitting with them and speaking to them, because the younger generations typically do have a lot of wisdom that the older generations have been their minds have been changed so that they can fit societal ways instead of being childlike, being their true, authentic, feminine self. And each individual does have that feminine quality within them. And at this time, I am sensing a lot of us need to bring out the feminine, childlike self. And that is what I'm also sensing from this card over here. That is what the universe is breaking down, the old belief systems that were just limiting, that were holding us back, and is sending us into this healing type energy so that we can truly figure out who it is that we are, so that we can end up placing that into the world, so that we can end up using our gifts as and move in that direction in the world, because the world needs more spiritual healers, spiritual teachers. The world needs more guidance, especially with all of these limitations that others place upon another. So that is what I am seeing from this beautiful, beautiful reading for you guys. If it resonates and it helps guide you through anything that you could potentially be going through, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to speak to you guys. Also, there is a lot of beautiful information in the description box, down below, of what November could possibly be putting you through. So I do suggest checking those out if you wish. Other than that, I love you guys to the moon and back. Goodbye, everybody. Enjoy your day.